Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Basic Medical Sciences. The topic of today's discussion is septic shock. What is septic shock? It is basically severe sepsis. Severe sepsis occur when the infection in the body is severe enough to affect the functions of organs such as heart, kidneys, brain, etc. So, as a result, septic shock occurs, and septic shock is basically caused by gram-negative bacteria. Uh, Now, let's get our hands on gram-negative bacteria. First of all, let's see the structure of gram-negative bacteria from inside to outside. First thing is cell membrane that is made up of phospholipids, and outer to cell membrane there is a thin cell wall that is made up of peptidoglycan, and outside to cell wall there is an additional outer membrane that has two layers. One is inner and the second one is outer layer. Inner layer is made up of phospholipids and outer layer is made up of lipopolysaccharides. Now, outer layer of outer membrane in gram-negative bacteria contains endotoxin, that is lipid A, and this lipid A is responsible for the septic shock and DIC, that is disseminated intravascular coagulopathy. Now let's see the pathogenesis, how septic shock occurs. Basically, when there is severe infection by gram-negative bacteria and sepsis occurs and gram-negative bacteria comes into circulation or blood circulation, it binds to WBCs or white blood cells on CD14 receptor with the help of lipid A, that is endotoxin, released by outer layer of outer membrane. Okay, so gram-negative bacteria comes into blood circulation. It binds at CD14 receptor on WBC with the help of lipid A, and then it activates WBC. And when WBCs are activated, it releases cytokines, and it releases two types of cytokines. First one is TNF alpha, that is tumor necrosis factor alpha, and second one is interleukin 1, IL-1. So when WBCs get activated, they release cytokines. First one is TNF alpha. TNF alpha is a vasodilator, so it causes widespread vasodilation, and when there is widespread vasodilation in the body, it causes peripheral pooling of blood. It means that blood pools in the peripheries. As a result, the blood volume that has to reach the body organs is decreased, means decreased effective circulatory volume, and there is hypoperfusion of body tissues and organs. And when there is hypoperfusion of body tissues and organs, ischemia and necrosis occurs. There is decreased blood pressure, that is shock, and that finally results in a septic shock. And there is another cytokine released by WBCs when it get activated. It is interleukin 1. So interleukin 1, what does it do? It activates endothelial cells of blood vessels, and when endothelial cells of blood vessels gets activated, they express the receptor for platelets, and platelets in the blood vessels comes and bind to that endothelial cells. As a result, most of the platelets get adhered or binded to endothelial cells. As a result, consumptive coagulopathy occurs. What is consumptive coagulopathy? That all the coagulation factors including platelets get consumed, and as a result, complication occurs that is called DIC, which is disseminated intravascular coagulopathy. So septic shock is a complication of gram-negative septicemia, and DIC is as well a complication caused by gram-negative septicemia. So gram-negative bacteria are most feared group of bacteria because there is a risk of two most fatal complications. that is septic shock and DIC. Thank you so much.